Hey folks, this is Vincent Adelie with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play Fantastic Factories. This game supports 1 to 5 players, it's for ages 14 and up, and the average play time is 45 to 60 minutes. This is a dice placement and engine building game. Players will be trying to construct various structures with the ultimate goal of making goods. The player with the most goods at the end of the game will end up winning. So, without further ado, let's get our blueprints ready and make some fun.
Let's go make some superheroes! Because Fantastic Four, but Fantastic Factories. Let's go eat some cookies! Because Factorio, so Oreo, and it links up to Factories. So, okay. Let's cool off with Fantastic Factories. Fan. Let's see whether this game is actually fun like other people say. Let's find out if it's a lie or factories. That was a long one.
I can't do it. Okay, so we've set up the game for 2 players. Before we begin, let's take a look at the box insert. This is what that looks like. Here's some slots for the cards. There's some baggies that were included with the game and some dice and player boards that we're not using. There are reference cards over here. There's a reference card for the solo rules, but there is a more comprehensive solo rule description in the rule book. So this will just briefly tell you how the solo rules work. I'll let you guys figure that out on your own. There's also reference cards for each player for the standard game. There's a legend, so you can see the different iconography, and then there's a quick summary of what you will do each round. There are baggies up here with different resources. The 2 main resources in the game are energy and metal. Players will be earning those and using those resources to get these cards down here to build into their own personal tableau. Then you've got goods. These are 2 value, this is 1 value. You can trade in the 1s for 2s throughout the game, whatever. These are victory points, and the player with the most victory points will win at the end of the game. There are dice of different colors. Each player is simply going to choose 1 color and get 4 dice of that color. There's also neutral dice there that we will be earning throughout the game as well. So I am blue, she is purple. Each player also starts with 2 energy and 1 metal token resource. As far as what's going on down here, you've got Contractor Cards and Fantastic Factories blueprint cards. So the Contractors, you're going to shuffle this deck and deal 4 out like this to form the market. These are one-time use cards that you can get to just do something special. These cards are the factories that you're going to be building into your tableau in order to generate your engine. Each factory comes in all sorts of different shapes and sizes. Let's just quickly look at the back of the rulebook here. There's an appendix so that you can get a gist of all the different cards that are available in this game. But the manual does list each one out and tells you how they all operate. Speaking of the manual, while I'm here, the manual is roughly, looks like 16 pages or so. But that includes a quick reference, that includes special thanks, credits, common mistakes, tips and strategies, the appendix, which is something I already showed you. There's the solo rules here, and everything else is just the standard game. And that's roughly 7 pages or so. So all the extra pages are simply for the other things that I just mentioned. So yeah, in actuality, the rules are only roughly 7 pages long. Alright, so that's that. Each player will get a hand of 4 of these factory cards to form their starting hand. They don't start with any contractors or anything like that. There are tokens above each column that will come into play when determining what kind of icon you will need to purchase the appropriate contractor. So let me just quickly show you what a typical round will look like. There are 2 phases in a round. There are market phase and the work phase. During the market phase, players will have the option to discard 1 metal or 1 energy, to discard all of the cards in 1 row, just discard them and then draw 4 new ones. It's you're cycling the market in case you don't like any of these cards. After that optional bit is done, you can do one of 2 things. You can take one of these blueprints for free to take into your hand. You immediately replace it from the deck. Or you can buy a contractor. In order to buy a contractor, you have to look on the symbol above them. That will determine what blueprint you need to discard from your hand in order to get it. So for example, this specialist over here, there's a little pink shovel above that. In order to get this specialist, I need to discard a card in my hand that has the pink symbol in the upper left-hand corner. This is the cost area of this card, but there's also, this will also take effect when buying a contractor. So in order to get this specialist, I would have to discard this permanently, and then I could pick this up and then use it. Some actually have an additional cost. In the upper left-hand corner, this one says 2 energy. So in addition to needing to discard a orange wheel, I would also need to discard 2 energy from my stockpile. So that is how you acquire these contractors. And again, these contractors are a one-time use. They will sometimes give you extra dice. They may be used later in the round, whatever. So yeah, that's that. Once players are done doing the market phase, then the work phase. This is a simultaneous thing. Players will roll all of their dice, any extras they may have gotten from here as well, from different card effects. And then in any order, they're going to assign workers to their headquarters. They can activate any cards that happen to be in their tableau, or they can build something from their hand. And they can do these, they can do the build action as many times as they want, and they can activate as many cards as they want, but it's a maximum of 1 card per activation. So you cannot activate the same factory twice in 1 round, unless there's some sort of special effect I'm not aware of. So in order to assign dice, here's a quick look at the player board. There's 3 different places you can assign your dice. There's research. You're going to put any value die here, and you're going to draw from the deck here. You will not draw from this market. Whenever you draw a card during the second phase, it's always blind from the deck. There's generate. You're going to put a 1, 2, or 3 here in order to get 1, 2, or 3 energy, depending on the value of the die. So if I put a 3 here, I would get 3 energy. Similar to that is the mine. You're going to put a 4, 5, or 6 down, but you only get 1 metal. You don't get 4 metal if you put a 4 down, or 5 if you put a, it's only 1 metal regardless of the value. There are some matching bonuses to worry about. If you happen to put 2 numbers down that match, you'll get 1 additional resource. If you get 3 of a kind down, then you get 2 extra of that particular resource. So if I put down, say, a 1 and a 1 here, I would get 1 card for this one, and then 1 card for this one, and then my matching bonus will also give me an additional 1. So I would draw, out of the 2 ones here, I would get 3 cards. If I put a 1, and a 1 down, I would get 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards. The matching bonus of 3 of a kind is 2 extra, so that would be 5 cards. And again, that would be from this, not the open market. The open market is only for the first phase. That is what you do with your dice. In addition to that, you can build cards from your hand. The build cost is in the upper left-hand corner. You're going to discard metal, energy, and then another blueprint of the matching symbol. So if I want to build this card here, I would probably have to discard this, just at a discard pile, to satisfy this symbol, and then discard the appropriate resources in my area here. You can, again, do that as many times as you want, so as long as you've got the resources and the cards to do it. And then you can activate cards. You can activate cards the same turn. So if you build something, you can immediately activate it, so as long as you've got the requirement down here. For example, this one says you spend a blueprint, which means discard 1 from your hand, and a metal here in order to generate 6 energy. So that's just an example of the different effects that you'll be messing with. Everything before the black arrow is spend this to earn this. There are little dots down here. I believe this just simply tells you how many cards there are of that type in that deck. So there would be 2 incinerators, 2 solar arrays, 3 recycling plants, 3 fitness centers, and so on. And then players are going to continue taking turns until the game end condition occurs. There's 2 of them. When one player gets 12 or more goods, or when there are 10 cards in someone's tableau, then you will finish that round, play out 1 additional round completely, and then whoever has the most victory points will win. Victory points will come from these goods that we're going to be generating from these factories. In addition to that, some of these factories will give us purple, there's little purple icons here with, it'll have a victory point value here. So you're going to take the total of these numbers here plus any good tokens you have, and that'll be your victory point total. Okay, that is it. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. We've never played this before, so go easy on us if we screw something up. So we've got our reference here. So you are the first player. So what you're going to do first is you're going to optionally pay one resource to refresh these if you want, these or these. And then if you don't want to do that, then you can either take one of these to put into your hand, or you can pay to get one of these guys.
So I can just take one?
Yes, you take one for free. These are always free. These you have to pay for.
What does this guy do?
This guy, the investor, if you were to get him, draw and reveal a blueprint, which is this here. You gain metal and energy equal to its build cost, then discard that blueprint. So you don't know what you're going to get, but let's say that you were to draw this card from the deck. You would get 1 metal and 3 energy because that is the cost of that card. And then you would just discard it.
Okay.
So it's a random earning of resources, but you don't know what it's going to be.
So I can get any of these for free?
Yes, any one of those for free.
I'll get this one. Wait, what is this one?
This one is gain 2 energy after building a card. Yeah, I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you folks. I know it's still hard to see the cards, but actually, you know what? You guys don't need to see the resources up there. So I'm going to move the camera back, and I'm just going to zoom in. There you go. That way you guys can see a little bit better. Yeah, who needs to see the tokens? All right, so there you go. So whatever one you like out of that.
I don't know. Okay, all right.
This is our first game, so whatever.
It's tough.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about thinking too hard.
I know.
But your competitive nature, I know.
I know. Sorry.
I
think I kind of like this one.
All right, so we draw to replace, and now I get to do that. Cool. I can either refresh, or I can optionally skip that and then do something. This says a 1 and an energy equals a good. I kind of like that. That would start earning me good straight away, and it's 1 point. This fitness center is 1 energy will turn into... Oh, this 1 energy means I spend 1 energy to reduce the value of a pip on a die of my choosing. Recycling plant, 2 blueprints, discard 2 blueprints and 2 energy to generate a good and a random blueprint from the... You get a good and a random blueprint from the deck. Refinery, you discard a blueprint and 3 energy to get 3 metal. So I might actually take the Biolab card, and now we'll move on to the next phase, the second phase. So now we both take our dice and roll them. For your first game, it's recommended that players take turns doing this so that we can keep track. Yeah. It's up to you.
I forgot. What are the white dice?
The white dice are just extra dice we're going to earn sometimes based on these cards here.
Okay.
If we did have extra dice through card effects, you would roll them now.
I see.
But we don't have any right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll 1, 2, 4, 6. Go ahead and roll yours.
Is there another one of these so I can have the opposite side?
Here.
Okay, sorry.
The legend?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much iconography.
Yeah, not too much. So you got a 1, 2. So simultaneously, we can now assign dice, we can build cards, and we can activate cards. Okay. So it's up to you. Do you want to, for the first round, do you want me to guide you through this part? Okay.
Well, you can go first.
No. You're the first player, so technically, if we were going to take turns, you should do it first.
I see. Okay.
We don't affect each other, so it really doesn't matter. But just for the sake of it, so why don't you?
Do I?
In any order you want.
Oh, interesting.
So you can build now, then assign dice, or you can assign a die, get something, then build something, then assign more dice.
Oh, so I can build, assign, build?
Yeah, you can do anything you want. Some cards may give you resources when you activate them to help you do something else that same turn. Okay. That's the whole point of an engine builder, to figure out what you want to do.
I'm going to spend all my resources to build this.
Alright, so do you have another orange cog in your hand to discard?
Oh, I gotta do that?
Yeah, see the symbol on the top left? You also have
I thought that was only for contractors.
No, that's in addition to the metal and the energy, you need to discard a matching symbol. A card with the matching symbol on it.
Okay. Okay.
Off.
Off is right. Okay. Oh, mother. Okay. All right. So I'll just do resources, I think.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever order you want to do them. While you're doing that, because you're thinking, I'm going to go ahead and do mine. I don't have a whole lot of options here because look at the symbols I have. I've got different symbols. Out of these, if I were to build something, it would be one of these two by discarding the other one. This one is a flat-out victory point card. This is a rare exception. You can build as many of these as you want. It says here you may build more than one beacon. The first beacon is 2 points, the second beacon is 3, third beacon is 4, 9 total, and so on. So the more of these beacons you build, the higher. But I don't have the resources to do it right now. If I were to build this, I'd have to discard that to do this, and this means get rid of a card and a medal to get 6 energy. So if I really want energy, I could play this, but I don't think I'm going to do any of this yet. These other 3 I can't build because I don't have the matching resource to do that. Okay, so let me think about how I'm going to assign...
This is so much thinking.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of different ways to, chain these cards together, and it's just a matter of figuring out, You know what? Okay.
I think I got it.
I'm going to do that's fine. I'm going to do a 4 and a 6 here. I'm going to do a 1 and a 2 there. So I'm going to generate 1 card from the deck. I'm going to generate 2 energy. And I'm going to generate 2 metal. A 2 energy because I've got a 2 here. 2 metal because no matter what value, 4, 5, 6, you're going to generate 2 metal. So I'm going to take 2 metal from the supply. And as far as building and activating goes, I'm not in any hurry. Well, I could, now that I've drawn this card, I could either put this down or this down if I so chose to. The question is, do I want to? I could, Well, I've got enough resources to do this. And this is place a die here to get that many energy. So if I were to put a 6 here, I could get 6 potential energy from that. That would be nice, but I kind of like this biolab. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this biolab, and to do that, I need to discard an orange cogwheel thing. So I'm going to say goodbye to this power plant that I just drew, and I have to pay 1 metal, and I have to pay 3 energy. There you go. And if I wanted to, I can activate it, but I don't have any dice left to do it. I would have to put a 1 here and spend 1 energy to get 1 good token. But I have at least 1 victory point now for the end of the game. So I'm going to put that off to the side here. And we're going to have to zoom out a little bit as we start building our tableaus so you guys can see them. All right, so did you figure out what you want to do with yours?
I hope this isn't too complicated. Now,
that's always a good sign.
I know. So what I want to do is use all my resources to build this and get rid of this. Okay,
so that is a cog, 1 metal, and 2 energy. Okay, yep, you have enough to do all that, so let's go ahead and do this now.
Okay.
All right, and you're going to discard that one card? Okay, so she got rid of the assembly line, which has a lot of data on it. We'll just skip that for now. It looks like it generates a lot of goods. It looks like you need a straight, like a 4, 5, and 6, to generate 2 goods on that one.
So now, this doesn't apply.
This says
like
gain after building a card only once per. No, this would apply in the future. Any future thing you build, not that card itself.
All right.
Because that card was not there before.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
So now you
can I do 4 and 6 here
to get 2 metal?
To get 2 metal.
Okay.
Okay.
And now you've got a 1 and a 2 left to spend.
So can I build this?
Depends if you have the resources.
I have 1 of these.
Okay.
And I also have a spade card.
Okay, so, this little pink shovel thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to get rid of the mother load to build that gymnasium.
And now because I did that, well, it costs only 1 metal.
Oh, 1 metal?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
And
because you built that,
I get 2 energy.
That takes effect. That's only once per round.
Yep. And now if I use 1 and 2 up here, do I get 2 more energies?
You would get 3 energy. Because, again, energy is the value of the die itself. So you get 1 energy plus 2 energy is 3 energy.
Oh.
The energy, you get whatever the die says.
Okay.
Down here, it doesn't matter what the die value
So
is.
if this was a 2, it would be 5 energy?
Correct. If this were 2, you would get 2 for this one, 2 for this one. The matching bonus would give you 1 more. That would give you 5.
Okay, I understand. Okay. So that's
3 energy.
3 energy.
Yes.
Okay.
So that would give you 3 energy.
Okay, cool.
And let's put your card somewhere away from your resources. There we go.
Okay. Put it here.
There you go. That way the camera, folks at home can clearly see what's going on. Okay. So what does this one do? Spend an energy to increase the pip of a die?
+1, yeah.
Okay. Cool. And I think we're done, right?
I guess so. And now this goes to you?
That goes to me.
Okay, cool.
So the dice come off our board. Like that.
Okay.
And now we start a new round, starting with this part again. Okay, so I'm going to probably take one of these guys. Fitness, okay, so what cards do I want to build this turn, if any? What would I want? I kind of like that one, if I can pull that off. But that would be very specific. I need this to roll a lot of dice. This one generates energy for me. Oh wait, this is the discard pile. I'm wrong. Duh.
Should we face it up then?
Yeah, let me put this face up so I don't forget. I'm like, I remember these cards. I got rid of that one. Okay, this makes more sense. Okay, so out of these to build, what would I want? That one's not bad. I like that. That generates that. That is just a monument that gets me resources, or victory points rather. That's cool. Let's see. I don't know if I like that. So would I want to take one that needs this icon? So this replicator, for example. Spend an energy. Use a blueprint in the marketplace. Activation costs still apply. So in addition to this, if I have this in my tableau, and I go to activate something, I can activate any card in the market.
Nice.
In addition to, I like that.
How do I, real quick question, how do I like build up my hand again?
Well, this is the part to do that. Plus, up here is research. You draw blindly from the deck by putting dice here.
Okay, because I was wondering, because if I don't have any cards that match, you know, the iconography.
Right, then you just won't be able to build that turn.
I see.
But you can, whenever you roll, you can put 3 dice here to draw 3 cards.
Interesting.
If they match, you might get more.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to actually take this replicator, and now it is your turn. You can either buy one of these, or you can take one of those.
I can't do any of this, because it doesn't match.
What do you No, it doesn't. No, these are free. You take these for free.
Oh, yeah.
These you have to buy.
I keep forgetting. Okay. What does that one do?
This is gain 2 dice at the start of the next work phase. So you're going to temporarily for this turn, if you were to get this now, you would get 2 extra dice to roll for this turn.
Crazy.
Coming up. It costs 3 energy though, and you have to discard a card with a blue hammer on it.
Yeah. You know what? I'll do that.
You're going to take... So you have to spend 3 energy and get rid of a blue hammer.
Yeah.
Do you have a blue hammer card?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to get rid of that. The golem.
Because why not?
And spend energy. And so this goes to you temporarily. You get 2 more dice, and a new one comes out. The electrician. Okay, so I'm just going to discard this just to avoid confusion. Okay. So that'll go face up here. Okay, so now that we've done that, now we can simultaneously roll dice and figure out what we want to do.
No cards.
Well,
that's okay.
1, 1, 2, 6.
Oh my goodness.
See, here's the thing, here's the dilemma. If I put 2 1s here, I could get a matching bonus and draw 3 blueprint cards, which would help me out for later. But I can also spend a 1 here and 1 energy to generate a good, which would start me on my way. I just don't know if I want to do that. And I might want to focus on my engine first before I start generating goods. I don't know what I want to do. Decisions. This 2 more than likely is going to go here to generate some energy for me. And I might as well take that now. And the 6 that I have, nothing I have in my hand would require a 6. So I'm going to put this 6 here to gain another metal. And with these 2 ones, again, I have the option of doing this and drawing 3 cards blindly from the deck. Or I could leave 1 here and draw 1, put the 1 here, spend an energy, and get 1 good. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. And again, having 12 goods will end the game. 1 more round after that. I kind of want to get my engine going first. So I think what I'm going to do is use those 2 ones to draw 3 cards. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. So I've got a whole bunch. Now, by the way, at the end of a round, you have to discard, I think your hand limit is 10, so you have to discard down to 10, and I think 12 resources I read. I'll have to look that number up again, but might actually be on the reference.
If I spend,
12 resources, 10 cards is what that is.
If I spend some energy, could you give me cards, like trading?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Wrong.
That's funny.
No. Alright, so let's go ahead and just sort these out. Okay, so if I were to do anything, it would be one of these 3 or one of these 2. This one is two dice of the same value plus 2 blueprints from your hand to generate 2 goods. The incinerator, which I don't care for. The beacon I kind of like. If I can build a lot of those, I can get a lot of points that way. One of these 2 is 2 of the same kind, gets me goods, plus I can take either 2 metal, 2 blueprints, or 3. I like this. But again, that's situational. I don't know when I'll be able to roll 2 dice in a row like that. The odds are not good. Or a battery factor. What is this? 4 energy turns into 1 good. If I can generate a lot of energy, I got rid of that power plant, so that would have done well there. Oh man.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's like, what would I want to? Okay, well, I could still use the incinerator to generate a bunch of energy, and then I could use said energy to start generating goods from this card. So I could do that. In fact, but I'd need, okay. You know what, I think we'll try it. I don't think I'll ever roll doubles, and if I do, I like the doubles for my matching bonuses. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the trash compactor, and I'm going to put down an incinerator. The incinerator requires 2 metal and 1 energy. So that will go there. I need more room. And let's see, do I want to do anything else with the resources that I have? This would go there, replicator. I like that too. I'd need 2 metal and 2 energy that I don't have. And I could get rid of my beacon to put that down. I don't know if I really want to do that though. Blueprint and a metal to generate 6 energy. That's crazy. I don't think I need energy that badly right now. I would think I would need metal more than anything else. So, what about that one there? 2 metal, no? Okay, I don't have enough resources. Okay, so I guess I'm done with this turn. I'm not going to activate anything right now, really can't. I mean, I could activate this incinerator, get rid of a blueprint from my hand, and a metal, and get 6 energy, but I may get that energy from here, so, yeah. Alright, so did you figure out what you're going to do with yours?
Kind of.
Okay.
I'd like to get a blueprint.
There you go.
Now, can I build it
Yes.
and then add another of these and get another one?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
If you're going to do that, yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
just wondering.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead, you can do that.
That's not really what I wanted. Oh, I wouldn't be able to build it anyways. Okay, so I'll do this.
Alright, so you get a matching bonus with that.
Okay.
So you get 2 cards from the deck. 1 for this one, and then 1 additional 1 for the matching bonus.
Okay. Oh, man. This is all terrible. terrible.
You've got 3 6s there. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I was hoping.
That would be 4 metal if you were to match them here.
Yeah, I think I might have to do that. Dang, I really wanted to take advantage of this because I feel like this card is such a waste if I don't build anything.
Again, 10 is the limit here before the game ends.
Yeah.
So you have plenty of opportunity to use it in the future.
Alright, Alright, I'll do these here.
Alright, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's 5 metal actually.
Oh, because of
The matching bonus of 3 of a kind is 2 extra.
Oh, okay.
So you would get 5 metal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. I'm going to spend an energy to bring this up to 3, right?
Okay.
And then put it here to get 3.
Yeah, it's a waste, but okay.
Why?
It was either way you're going to earn 2 energy.
Yeah, but I only spent 1 to get 2, right? I mean, because if I had put this, right?
All right, let's do the math. You had 2 energy originally, right?
No,
You had 1.
I had 1. Yeah. Unless you spent 2 by accident. No, I gave you 1. I had 2 to start with.
Okay. So if you spent 1, let's just put this aside for the math.
Okay.
You have 1 there. If you had 2, if you earn 2 right now, that would give you 3 total, right? Right?
Would it give me 3?
Now, let's do this.
I thought it would give me 2.
Well, no, this gives you 2 right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you have 3 total.
Uh-huh.
Now, spend this one, flip this to a 3.
Oh, to get 3.
You now have 3. No matter how you do it, you're going to end up with the same result. I mean, if you want to be fancy about it and activate your card, that's fine. I'm just saying, regardless.
So no matter what.
You would have ended up with the same end result.
Okay. I'm so confused still.
It's math. Okay, so now you've got your... Do you want to activate anything? Do you want to... Well, you really can't activate.
No, I can't do anything.
Unless you want to build something.
No.
No?
No, I can't.
All right. So this goes back to you.
You shuffled these cards really good for the first time.
You're welcome.
Good job.
All right, those gray dice go back.
Sadly.
And it is now your turn. You can choose one of these, or you can buy a contractor.
Oh, gosh, they're all stink. Okay, all right. Okay. I will... That's rough. Because that requires both.
You got a lot of good resources there, just saying.
Yeah, but I don't like any of these buildings. All these buildings are horrible.
Okay.
Alright, I think I'm going to... How in the world... Man.
While you're doing that, I want to think about what I'm going to do. That's cool.
I don't know if that would be worth it, would it? Oh gosh, I don't know. Alright, I'll pay to discard it. Now, okay. So I could potentially pay something to just get rid of it, of everything, right? And do a new market?
Yeah, you can pay an energy or a metal to wipe the cards and
I might actually.
one row. Yeah, one of the 2 rows. You gonna do that?
Yeah, I might actually.
So these are all gone.
Yeah, I don't like any of those.
Alright.
So I'll pay 1 energy for that.
1 energy. Alright, so 4 new cards. Warehouse, recycling plant, foundry, and a mega factory.
Okay, what is this?
That is 3 and a straight. Sum must be greater than 14. Okay, so it's not a straight. It's the 3 dice that you put here have to be more than 14. If you do that, you get 2 goods and 2 energy. That's not bad.
Yeah, I might actually take that for free, right?
Yeah, it's free.
Okay.
Fulfillment Center. Put a 4 there and spend 2 energy to get a good and a metal. The question is, out of my cards, which one would I, like, what would I want to, gain up to 4 resources equal to the build cost of the discarded. I don't know if I like that one. But if I were to, a die plus the value of that. Okay, so I can turn energy into metal with this one if I needed to. But I don't think I want to do that. This Mega Factory is 3 of a kind of the same type equals 2 goods and I guess gain an extra die of any value for this turn. But that would require 3 of a kind, and that would be very difficult to get in my opinion. These are all orange cogs. Recycling, get rid of 2 cards from your hand and 2 energy to get one good and a blueprint from the deck. The Fulfillment Center, or I can get a specialist. Would I want to do that? I might want to. Okay, you know what? I'm going to discard the... I don't... Oh, no. If I did, I want both of these cards, but... Oh, that's terrible. I hate that. Being able to use this... Oh, I like this card. I don't want to get rid of it. And I like this one because, heck, I mean, I get more victory points. Okay. You know what? I might... never mind. I'll just take one of these cards. Which one would I want to go for? I'm going to take the Fulfillment Center. And now we move on to the dice part. There's that replicator card that I like. That I have that I like. So now we take our dice and roll them. I've got a 1, 3, 4, and 4. Now, here's the thing. I am more than likely wanting to play this one if I can get it on the table. I don't think I'm going to be able to I don't have enough metal to get this right now. Unless I earn metal a different way, if that's even possible. I've got a 1. So I think I'm actually going to spend this one here and an energy to get 1 good. So that's going to generate 1 good. Whenever you earn a good, they go on the card that you generated it at. What else? Oh, I need ways to generate resources. A 4 and 2 energy. Well, I'd have to get another metal. Yeah, metal is my downfall right now. I need to get more metal. So I may have to give up this turn to get more metal. So I might do a 4 and a 4 here to get, and a 3. So I'm going to do 3 metal for this. 1, 2, 3. I get 2 for the 2 4s, and then 1 matching bonus is 3. Then this 3 will generate me 3 energy. 1, 2, 3. And I can still build something if I want with what I have, and then activate stuff. But I could still activate the incinerator and get more. I just don't have any. Okay, so I could put, that's 2 metal and 3 energy. I could put this down now. I kind of like that. I also like the battery factory. So I'd have to decide which one do I want to give up, or which one am I going to use more? Am I going to use this? But this would generate more metal for me, because I would get a good, and I get my pick of 3 energy, 2 metal. I like the extra metal I would earn for doing this, but I have to roll doubles on a consistent basis, or ensure that I can through some kind of card effect. This is the safer route, I think, but I kind of want to play it crazy. I am going to build the manufactory here, and that's going to cost me 1 card with a wrench on it, which I'm going to discard, and I need to discard 2 metal and 3 energy to do that.
Nice.
And I could activate this, discard a blueprint and a metal to get 6 energy, but I don't think I want to do that. Can I build anything else with what I have? I've got 2 metal. I could build the Fulfillment Center if I wanted to do that. This is a 4 and 2 energy yields a good and a metal. This is another way to generate metal for me if I can use it. Or I can do this replica. Well, I don't have enough energy for the replicator. So I'll have to hold off on that. I'll have to hold off. Okay, so I may want to wait and see what else I can do with my cards rather than build this and waste all those resources. Well, here's the thing. If I put this down now, there's a chance that I could, in my next turn, use a 4 and get more metal for other cards. This is tough. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I want to see. Okay, so you could have done stuff if you wanted to. No, you're fine. You don't have to wait for me.
I'm gonna discard this.
Discard this blue one.
For another blue one and 3 metal.
You're gonna build an obelisk, and the obelisk
just gives 2 victory.
2 victory points. Okay.
And
this says at the bottom, you may build more than 1 obelisk. So if this comes up again, you can build it.
And because I built it, I get 2 extra energy?
Yes, for building for your solar array. Yep.
And I will put a 6 and a 6 here.
That gives you 3 metal. 1, 2, 3. Matching bonus. You've got a 1 and a 3 left, plus any other cards that you might want to build or activate.
Oh yeah, okay.
You can only activate that one to the side.
I'm gonna actually... I'm gonna get a blueprint.
Alright. There's that. And then you've got your 3, and then that one over there is spend an energy to increase the pip of that die.
Wait, what?
This here, if you wanted to, you can turn your 3 into a 4 if you wanted to.
But it wouldn't make sense, like you said, right?
Well, no, because that turns it into metal. Right. So you can either get 3 energy or 1 metal with that. Now keep in mind, I mean, it's either 3 energy if you put it here, you turn it into a 4. You lose an energy to do that.
Yeah.
But you gain 2 metal. So what's more important to you right now, energy or metal?
I gain 2 metal?
No, 1 metal.
Okay. You said 2 metal. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant 1 metal.
Okay, that's okay. All right, so I'll just do it as an energy then.
All right. So
or hold on. Wait.
Okay.
Or do I want another blueprint?
It's up to you.
Excuse me. Let's see. I don't know. I have so many resources. I think I am gonna go for another blueprint.
All right. There you go. Is there anything else you want to do before we move on? You've got a lot of resources, so...
Yeah. Yes.
That's the dot.
Yeah, I'm going to build.
You're going to build.
I'm going to get rid of this.
You're going to get rid of the fitness center, which is a wrench.
And I'm going to build the Megalith.
The Megalith. Wow, it's another 3 victory points. Megalith costs 1 less metal per monument type card. You've got a monument already, so this would cost you 4 metal and 2 energy to build this.
2 energy. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Wow. Raking in the victory points.
And I get a 2 energy
you
for
get
building
2,
it? Yeah. Oh, no, it's only 1 per round.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, that's what it says, once per round.
Yeah. Well, do you want to take it back?
I should.
Go ahead and take it back if you want. It's up to you.
But what if I want to build more? You know what?
It's up to you. You would get 4 metal back and 2 energy.
You know what? I will take it back.
All right.
I'm sorry.
All right.
And 4
metal, 2 energy.
2 energy, and I get my discarded
fitness center
thing. Yeah, sorry.
That's fine.
I gotta take advantage of this.
All right. That's smart.
Okay.
So as long as you have less than 12 resources there, you can hold on to all of them.
Yeah.
All right. You done?
Yeah.
All right. So this moves over to me. We move on to the new round. And okay. So I get to do one of these if I want. What am I going to want out of all of that crap? I might take the replicator for another reason. The foundry turns energy into metal. Okay, I'm actually going to take this replicator card. Another megalith. Holy cow. You may only build 1 megalith, so that is going to be useless to you. Unless you...
I'm honestly wanting to take it just to prevent you from taking it.
No, I understand. It's up to you. But you can use the wrench to do something else with it. Like, you can use it as a discard for another thing to build.
Bella. Okay.
Bela. My boyfriend's back.
What is this one? Gain an extra thingy?
Die of any... You get an extra die, and you assign its value during your next work
Oh,
phase.
jeez.
You have to give up a shovel, pink shovel, to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I will. Which one's that one?
Foundry, put a die here. Then you discard that many energy. So if you put a 2 here, you're going to discard 2 energy and turn it into 2 metal. So whatever die value you put here, you're going to turn that much energy into metal. Put a 1 here, it's a 1 to 1. Put a 6 here, it's 6 to 6, and so on.
That's interesting. Kind of like that. Oh, man. Oh, man. You know what? Yeah, I'll take it.
You're going to take this.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Robot.
What?
Oh, robot.
Robot. What is that?
Give up a metal. Roll an extra die this turn.
Oh, man.
You go first the next round, so...
That's okay.
All right, so we're going to roll dice. 2, 2, 6, 5. All right, so the question is, what am I going to do with this? I could generate energy to, or I could put 2 2s here to get, I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to put my 2 2s here to get 1 good. And I can now take either 2 metal, 3 energy, or 2 blueprint cards from the deck.
Nice.
I might take 3. Well, see, I want to generate metal at the same time. But would I be able to generate energy any other way this turn? I could use my incinerator.
What are these again?
Those are good.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I might actually take the metal. So I'm going to do 2 metal, because I need metal. I might then activate this one to discard something to... I could discard... Yeah, I'm going to discard the black market card. And in doing that, plus 1 metal means I can earn 6 energy. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Very nice.
6. So I activated this one and this one. I'm just going to tap them. And I don't have a 1 to put there, unfortunately, so I can't use that. But I can still put the 6 and 5 somewhere if I want to get more metal. Depends on what I can do with this. I might actually build this replicator. So I can use a blueprint in the marketplace and the activation costs still apply. So I could then start using these.
Nice.
So I kind of like the replicator. I'm gonna get rid of a pink shovel. I'm gonna get rid of this replicator. I have a replicator and this replicator. Get rid of the duplicate to build this, and I need to get 2 metal and 2 energy back to the supply. And now I can use it. At the cost of 1 energy, use a blueprint in the marketplace. So is there anything here that I would want to use? I could use the robot and roll additional die this turn. I could, at the cost of metal. This one is, I can give up 2 blueprints and 2 energy to get a good and a blueprint of my choice. I can, well, the Megalith, I don't think I can, there's no ability to use, you simply build it. So if I were to use the replicator, I would have to choose one of these guys. So how badly do I want to roll a 3rd die? I don't know if I really need to. 2 blueprints and 2 energy, though. I could get rid of... 2 blueprints. I could get rid of this fulfillment. Well, do I want to get the obelisk, or do I want to get this? 4 plus... Oh, let's see, that 4. It's a 1 in 6 chance of rolling a 4, so how often am I going to do that? But again, that guarantees me metal if I can do it. Do I want 2 points straight out, or do I want to be able to generate stuff? It's worth 2. This is cheaper. I don't have the metal to do either, though. I can't. Crap. Okay. Yikes. I might have to give up my... Actually, you know what? I can give up my 6 to get a medal. And my 5... Well, yeah, I'm going to have to give up my 5 to get another medal. Now I could build one of these cards. The question is, which one am I going to want? Am I going to want this one? How often am I going to roll a 4? That's going to be a question. I don't know. But if I'm lucky enough to roll a 4, I can start earning more goods and gaining a medal to help me with future purchases. Or I can just get flat out victory points there. I kind of like, because this gives me 1 already. In order to break even with this, I would just need to do this once. Because this is 2 with no other effect. This is 1 with this. So in order to get 2 on this, I would need to get 1 4. I kind of want to build this. So I'm going to get rid of the obelisk and put down this fulfillment center at the cost of 2 metal and 1 energy. And I've only got 1 card left. I could still activate this if I want to. The question is, why would I want to? Fulfillment, I don't have a 4. So that's not, or a 1. So this is yeah, I think I'm done for this round. There's not a whole lot else I can do. So did you figure out what you want to do with yours?
I'm going to pay my Megalith.
Wow, okay, you're going to do...
I'm going to take that out.
Okay, so you're going to do your Megalith thing again.
Yeah, so 4 iron...
Yeah,
and I'm going to keep that 2 energy.
Right, because you're going to get it back from the solar array anyway. Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm going to apply my dice.
Okay.
I am going to spend... wait, what am I going to do? I forgot. Okay, yeah. I will spend an energy to bump this up to... yeah, I'll spend an energy to bump this up to 5.
Okay.
To 5.
Okay. So you're going to get 2 or 3 metal that way. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
And then...
might as well just undo these now.
I will spin these here.
So you're going to get 2 cards from the deck.
Yeah.
1, 2. And you still have the option to build and activate should you want to. You can spend... Oh, you already did that one. You already did your soul... Oh, yeah, so you can only build at this point and then activate any newly build ones you do. Up to you.
I'm getting so many duplicates, it's ridiculous.
Well, there are duplicates of each one in the deck.
Yeah, I have a duplicate of these. It's just...
You can use them as currency to build other cards when you get them.
Yeah, it is true. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. I could do this one. But do I really want to is the question. No, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
All right. So we move on to the next round. You're first player. These dice come off, and now you have the choice. Do you want to refresh any of these? If not, take one from here, buy one from here. One of those 2.
I'm going to... What cries when I do? Okay, dang. Man. Oh, jeez. Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers.
Now, there's no way of... Yeah. That stinks. Sorry. I guess I'll just do this one.
No, wait, you can't take...
Oh, I can't take a free one?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, you're good. I was on the wrong round. Go ahead. Yeah, you can take. Yeah, you can take that. I got distracted for a minute.
Sorry.
All right, now my turn.
Yeah. Which one's that one?
Temp agency. Spend the energy, choose one or more unplaced die, and re-roll them.
Whoa, that's a good one.
I might actually, though, get rid of my beacon to take this specialist.
Ooh.
Architect. 3 blueprints. Give up 3 blueprints and pick an opponent to draw 1. Oh, draw 3 blueprints.
Yeah.
And then pick an opponent to draw 1. So,
oh, really?
So if I were to use this, I'm just saying I would get 3, and then you would get 1.
Oh, I thought it was something different.
No.
I thought it was like for every person in the game, you draw an additional blueprint.
No. It's like Lords of Waterdeep, those intrigue cards that give 4 to this, or you take 4, give someone else 2, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna roll dice, and now I get one of my choice from this specialist here. Gain an extra die of any value anytime during the next work phase. So I'm gonna discard her because I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet. Okay, so 6, 6, 2, and 2. That's actually good. Of course, it would be. Okay, so I would want to do like the 2 and 2 here. That means I would generate 1 good on this card, and then I can take 2 metal, 3 energy, or 2 blueprints. I'm actually going to take. I might take. Do I need metal? Let's see what I need. Spend energy to use the marketplace if I want to. That's cool. I could use the Mega Factory. Okay, I might actually do that. I'm going to... Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a 6. I'm going to use my replicator to spend an energy, to use a blueprint in the marketplace. The costs still apply. I'm going to put 3 6s here. And that turns into 2 goods, which I'm just going to put in front of me. Well, the replicator did it, so I'm going to put it on the replicator. And I also get to take 1 die of any value for this turn. So now I've got an extra die to spend somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and do... I could spend my 4... I can make this a 4, put it here, and take and spend 2 energy to get a good and a metal. Or I could put a 1 there and spend an... Oh, yeah, you know what? I might actually put this here so that I can get... yeah, I'm going to spend 2 energy to take a good from here, and then I get a 1 free metal. And I don't have any cards, so it's not like I can really build anything right now. So I can't use the incinerator because I have no card. I don't have any more dice to spend, but I've tapped all of these. So, yeah, I just basically generated a lot of goods this turn.
Nice.
All right, so I'm going to put these back, and then you do you.
Okay. I will... Jeez, you have so many goods. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, you're going to end the game soon. Yeah, I think I'm done for.
No, you've got a lot of victory points from these megaliths and obelisks and stuff like that.
I'm going to have to pull out emergency stop. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to spend this to build...
The gymnasium, which is a shovel.
To build the aluminum factory.
Okay.
Actually, wait, I'm sorry. I did that out of order. My bad. I'm going to spend the dojo.
The dojo, which is... Okay.
To take the foundry, which is 2 iron and 1 energy, but I get 2 back, so that's only 1 energy.
Right.
I get back 1 energy.
Okay.
Okay. And then
because of your solar array, you get energy back. Yeah.
And now I am going to build this aluminum factory.
Here, put that over there so the camera can see it.
Oh, sorry. Aluminum factory.
Okay. You can do 2 rows if you had to. Whatever.
Okay.
Like 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom.
And
whatever.
I'm spinning the gymnasium to do this. And I know I don't get 2 energy back, so I am spending 2 metals and 2 energies for that.
Okay. So what do these cards do? What did you build, the foundry?
Yeah.
This is pick a die, choose, the value of that die is spend that much energy to get metal, and then that one is 2 die that equal each other, plus 5 energy gives you 2 goods and a metal. Wow.
Which is rough.
Okay.
But
It's very specific.
Yeah.
It's similar to this one over here.
Yeah. Okay, so now I can apply these.
Yeah, you can apply your 2, 3, 5, and 5 just to whatever you want.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to spend 1 energy to bump this up to 3 and then put these here.
Okay, so that gives you, so you spend an energy? Did you already spend it?
Yeah, I already spent it.
Okay, so that gives you 6 energy plus an additional 1, so you get 7.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 being that match bonus.
Okay. And I will... Now here's the thing. How much metal is this if I put it in here?
That would be 3 metal.
3 metal?
2 for each, or 1 for each die, and then 1 match bonus.
That's 3 metal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care about goods at this point. Now do I want to spend 5 energy for 5 metal is the question.
I do not know.
That's a whole lot of metal. And that's a whole lot of energy to spend. You know what? Dang it. Okay. I will... do that. Just
You're going to take 3 metal?
Yeah, just in case.
Alright, is there anything else you want to do with your cards that you have? And you have less than 12 resources there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, 12. You got 12 exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you're good.
Oh my gosh, then I would have had to use this one. Okay.
Alright, is there anything else you want to do? Activate cards? Build anything?
I think I'm good.
Alright.
I hope I'm good.
Alright, that goes to me. It goes off, and my turn. So I'm going to choose the recycling plant as my card. And, yep, you get to do what you want.
What the heck is that?
Harvester. One of these 2. You pick. 2 dice of the same value gives you either 4 metal, or 2 dice of the same value gives you 7 energy. It's a way to generate a lot of metal or energy. 2 of a kind. Either 4 metal, 7 energy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see.
You have to pick one of the 2.
Okay. What was this one?
That is spend an energy, choose 1 or more unplaced die, and re-roll them. So if you don't like the values on your dice, you can use this, tap it, or whatever, and exhaust it, and then re-roll those dice. So it's a re-roll ability.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just use this one.
Harvester? Okay. Nuclear plant, huh? Cool. A 6 will make a good and an energy. That's what that is. Okay. Alright, so now we roll our dice.
Yeah.
3, 5, 6, and 6. I might do the 2 6s here. That would be 1 good. And I can choose 2 metal, 3 energy, or 2 blueprint cards. I might take the metal, I think. The question is, when am I ever going to use the metal again? Am I going to be building anything else? Or am I just... now that's the thing. Or do I just want blueprint cards? Oh, but I just... Yeah, I don't remember how many I had here. That's fine. 2 metal, 3 energy, or 2 blueprints. I'm going to be using energy more so, but I can put my 3 here. Am I going to use this 3 for anything else? No. I'm going to put my 3 here to get 3 energy. So because I've got that energy in excess, I think I will take... But here I could take 2 cards and use those cards to help me do other things. That's the thing. So I may want to use them as currency. If I'm not planning to build anymore, which I don't know if I am, if I'm just going to focus on goods from here on out and just stick with these, then I may not need these anymore. Except for this ability, which is get rid of a card and a metal to get more energy. Wow, this is tough. So what reward do I want from this? I kind of like... I mean, having the extra metal on hand might be a good idea, just in case I need it for something. And then I still have this 5 left over. With this 5, what would I do with this 5? I could... And I could get another metal. I could research and take a card. Because I've got enough, I got a lot of metal. That gets me 6, I don't need that much energy. Okay. I've got 4 metal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually generate a card, I think. And then if I can get something lucky enough, actually that might not be bad. Okay, I kind of like that. I might play, I'm going to build this now, in case the game ends later. This is, oh, I can't. I need a blue hammer first. I'm getting ahead of myself. I think that's it for me. There's not much else I can do at this point in time.
I'm going to build the robot, which is...
The robot.
1...
You're going to get rid of this harvester?
Yes. And, oh.
1 metal?
1 that, and how much?
You get 2 energy back, right? Well, it's,
yeah.
You would get 1.
1 energy.
But then here's 2.
And 2. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah.
It's fine. And I'm going to spend an energy to bring this 3 up to 4.
Wow, that's 4 4s. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. There's a reason for it.
Okay, I believe
I'm gonna grab a blueprint.
Okay, there's that. You've got a lot of cards there.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab another blueprint, and that's an extra blueprint.
That gives you an extra blueprint. Yep.
Wow. What are the chances of giving all different symbols?
I don't know. I shuffled them.
Give me another stupid blueprint.
Alright, so you get 1 more and an additional 1. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
This was a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards is what you got from all that.
I'm going to spend a metal to roll an extra die this turn.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So there's you. It's a 6.
6. Okay. Where am I gonna put that? Huh. It's not too bad actually.
While you're doing that, I'm going to reset my area here. That goes to you.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I see. Okay. Boy. Okay. Oh. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I got this. I think. Alright, so I have a 6 and a 4, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to spend 2 metals and 1 energy to build this incinerator
Okay.
and discard the aluminum factory for that.
Okay.
And that is
Get rid of a card and a metal.
and a metal for 6 more energy.
Right. But you don't have any metal right
No,
now.
no. Which means that I'm going to do this
6 to get a metal.
to get 1 metal.
Okay. You really need all that energy?
And no.
Oh, okay. That's to say you've already got... You got 7 energy over there. So for you to get more energy is like crazy.
Yeah. Actually,
So you're 4. You can get 1 medal for that.
I'm actually going to do this and spend 4 energy for 4 metal.
Okay, that makes sense.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow. Okay. We're raking in the metal, and you're gonna build something else. Let me guess.
Metal. Okay.
You're gonna build something else.
And I will build something
wow.
else.
So you've got
build
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards.
3 irons and 2 energy to build this warehouse.
Okay.
And get rid of this robot.
Wow. Okay. That is crazy.
That is it for now.
That's a lot of effects down there. Okay. You're close to ending that game. All right, so it is now your turn. You're the first player for this one.
Am I? Wonderful.
These come to you. Your dice goes back here.
Okay. I will, oh, jeez, what the heck? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna grab this.
You're going to grab the Megalith. Laboratory. I am going to grab I'm going to discard the recycling plant to grab the and spend 2 energy.
Wow, that would have been great for you early game.
Draw a card when gaining, oh yeah, that is nice. So this this foreman, at the start of the next work phase, instead of rolling, you may choose the values of up to 4 dice. So I can basically choose what I want my dice to be. Nice. Speaking of which, let's do that now. Okay, so for my first 3...
So, okay, so this is all simultaneously, right?
This is simultaneous, right.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to, I'm going to spend an energy to use the effect of the Mega Factory again. I'm just going to do 3 random 6, 6, and 6. And again, I've got my foreman, so I can choose what I want my dice values to be. So this gets me 2 goods, and I get 1 die of my choice. I just don't know what it's going to be yet, so I can choose anything I want for these 2 dice. I could do a 4 here and spend 2 energy to get a good and a metal. I could put 2 of a kind here to get a metal and 3 energy, 2 cards, or 2. So either or. I want goods. So I could do a 1 here to get an energy. No, I don't have enough energy though. That's the thing. I would have to spend energy here and energy here to get more goods. So what I'd have to do is probably come over here and I'd lose 1 good in that process. Unless I get rid of my obelisk, tap this and get rid of a metal and get 6 energy. And from that energy, I could then activate both of these cards, which would give me another good each. So I may do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of my obelisk, which is 2 points. Well, here's the thing. This will generate 2 goods. So whether I get 2 goods or 2 points, the other question is, what are the odds of me being able to build this in the future? Actually, it's not bad, because I'm first player next turn. I would grab this temp agency, use that to then build the obelisk. So then I could use these 2 for other things. So I might come over here to do this instead. I know I'm throwing a lot of crazy stuff out here, but I'm just trying to figure out if I want to get rid of my blueprint to do that. I don't think I need to. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, it doesn't matter the values, but 2 4s. And then that would give me a good, and then 3 energy. I'm going to take a good, and I'm going to take 3 energy from that. 1, 2, 3. And I've exhausted these. I only have this card in my hand, so there's nothing else I can really do. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to turn these in for 2 2s, just so I don't have to look at all these 1s. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I need 12 in order to end the game. or at least signal the last. So you get to do your thing. More than likely, you're going to end the game now because all you need is one more card. But we still get one full round after this.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So if you put down your 10th card, we get one more full round to do things.
All right. All right. So in that case, I will spend a medal to get an extra die, as per this card.
Okay.
And I will roll it.
Okay. 3.
Okay. Okay. So.
And I'm going to reset while you're doing this.
Damn, that really sucks. Okay. Interesting. So I could do this. Okay. I'm going to. Interesting. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Okay. I will also discard this card and spend another of these to get 6 energy.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, sure. And then I will use
A value to trade energy in for metal?
5, I guess.
A 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Alright, so you've got 2 energy and 5 metal sitting over there.
I don't know what that was looking
That folks at home cannot see.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just letting them know what you have, that's all. You don't have to move them, I'm just saying. In case folks at home want to know what you have.
Okay. Now. Okay. So that was the 5 there. I will. Crap. I will spend an energy.
Okay.
To bring this up to 3.
Okay.
And do this.
Wow. Okay, so that gives you 9. That gives you 11 energy.
Okay.
I'll need more out of the bank. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
Remember, you can only use a card once.
Oh.
So you can't do that but you can do it next turn.
Shoot.
If that's what you're planning to do with that energy, you would do it next turn.
No, I wanted to use this and I don't even have an extra die to do it.
Oh.
Oh, that hurts. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
You still have a 2 to spend.
Yeah. So, okay, so then I'm going to build this battery factory.
Okay.
And it's 2 metals and 1 energy. So then I get 2 things back because of this card.
Mm-hmm. You didn't build anything else this turn? Okay.
No. And I'm going to use 4 energy to get a good just for the heck of it.
That's a victory point. Why not?
Sure. And I think... Oh, yeah, and then these.
Then the 2s. No, you have an excess, I think. So you're going to have to discard down to 12.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you probably have 12 You've got 12 goods, or 12 resources.
Ew.
So you may have to discard down.
Well, damn.
I don't think there's anything else you can do, though. It's up to you.
I changed this to a 3, didn't I, from a 2?
I don't know. Whenever you use cards, it's a good idea to exhaust them so that you can keep track.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you did, but I could be wrong.
That stinks because I'm going to take it back, but...
Well, it's a little late now.
Yeah, it is a little late. Okay, fine. Alright, fine. Yeah, so I guess it wouldn't really matter. Oh, can I get a blueprint then?
Yes.
Okay. And I have to
Discard down to a total of 12.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You have 12. All right, there you
Nice.
go. So why don't you move these together?
Oh, sorry.
Just so that there's no confusion. All right, so I get to go first. I will grab the...
And this signals the end of the game, right?
It does. We have one more round,
Yeah.
and then this is it. All right. All you.
Okay. I will grab the...
I have a feeling you won this one. You've got so many more cards than I do.
No way. It doesn't matter. You have like a ridiculous amount of goods.
No, not really.
I will do the... What is that one? To gain resources?
Yeah, it's just to gain resources. You would draw here blindly. Whatever the cost of that card is, that's what you get.
Oh, crap. Alright, I'll get the Mega Factory.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
A beacon.
I wanted to get this and just put all my dice on there and just get good after good after
There you
good.
go. All right.
Couldn't.
This is it. Roll dice. Get your dice off the board.
Oh, yeah.
And then off your card.
Yes.
5, 5, 6, 2. All right. Well, with those 2 5s, I think it... the 6 and the 2 is not what I wanted. Could I... Actually, the 6, I could use the nuclear plant. So what I could do is, well, first and foremost, let's get this out of the way. I'm going to discard my temp agency to build an obelisk. That is going to be 2 points. I also need to spend 3 metal and 1 energy. So that's that. Next, I will do 2 5s there to earn a good. And 1, I can 2 metals, 2 cards, or 3 energy. I don't know what I'm going to need yet. I don't have any more cards, so metal I really don't need. If I take 2 cards, there's a possibility that I could build another one if they're the same icon. If not, then I'm kind of screwed there. So before I take this, let me see what else I can do. I've got this replicator. I'm going to tap that, spend an energy, to put this 6 here. This gives me a good and an energy. So I'm going to put a good on the replicator and 1 energy. That leaves me with a 2. The 2 is kind of useless. I need a 1 or a 4 to activate that. Don't have anything. I could. What would I do with this 2? Nothing. Too bad I can't manipulate this 2 in some way. That would have been awesome. I still have to get something from over here. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this 2 here and take 2 as my reward here and hope... Well, actually, no. Let's put the 2 here first to see... Yeah, let's see what I would get from the 2. So I get a biolab with a cog. I kind of have to... I just have to hope that I draw 2 cards with 2 matching symbols and only needs 1 metal to do. Actually, no, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to take 2 cards from here. 1, 2. Okay. 3 different symbols. That's great. So... That's not helpful at all. I could get rid of a card and a metal to get 6 energy, but what would I do with that? Nothing? Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm done. There's nothing else I can do with this.
Alright, I will...
Kind of stuck. I was hoping for a 2 or a 1 or a 4.
Aw.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, dude.
I got that obelisk down at least.
Yeah. I'm gonna take 4 energy...
And get a good.
And spend a good. Or
Right.
get a good.
Right.
And then I'm going to spend 3... wait, what am I doing? Now, do you get any victory points for extra resources?
No.
No? Okay. Then in that case... Okay. I will spend a metal to get an extra die and roll it. As
Okay.
for this robot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 4. Okay, that's a 4. I will use this, discard it, and build this assembly line, which is 2 metals and 1 energy.
Okay.
And I get 2 energies back from doing that.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay. Now, okay. I will spend, well, yeah, because I don't have, oh, that's not too bad. Okay, I will spend 1 energy to bring this 4 up to a 5.
Okay.
And then use 4, 5, and 6 to get 2 goods.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, that's nice. 4, 5, and 6 to get 2 goods. That's really good. There you go.
Okay. I would have done this one, but I have to spend 5 energy to do that. And, well, I guess I had enough too, huh?
It's up to you.
Hold on a second. Oh, man. I would have to spend these to get
It's
2.
one big math problem. I want to zoom out for the folks at home.
No, that's fine. Okay. And then I will, what else can I do?
Well, this is it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Don't think too hard. You're fine.
Okay.
I think you're gonna win because of the amount of cards that you have.
No way. Dang, I have no metal. That makes me sad.
You've got that one card that can turn energy into metal.
Yeah, but I wanted a blue. Oh.
You can. I mean, I don't know what you have. I'm just saying you could use the 2 to get 2 energy and 2 metal, right?
Hold on. I think I got it.
All right.
I don't know why I would want to do that though. No,
You have another
I
card.
think I'm all done. I mean,
Once you get 2 cards, or once you put the 2 somewhere, get a card. How many cards do you have in your hand?
nothing.
Oh, you're.
So I wanted to use this to get blueprints, but I wouldn't be able to build it because I have no metal.
Yeah, or another card to discard.
Yeah.
You need 2 cards. Well, yeah, yeah.
Even if I spent like this for 2 cards, it doesn't matter.
You can't do anything else.
Just for the heck of it, I'll get the
2 cards. I get 1 card. All right.
Yeah, fine. 1 card. Can I build it with only energy? Nope. Can I build? That's fine.
All right. So that's the end of the game.
Oh, look at this
A beacon.
beacon.
Nice. All right, so let's count up how many victory points we have. That's all right. Okay, so let's go with you. I know you've got more than I do.
Nah.
You've got. Let's start with the little purple symbols. 1, 3. It's 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
That's it.
Want to check my math? 15.
Yeah.
All right. So most of your victory points were through through the purple. So you had 15. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Nice.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I had 19 to your 15.
Yeah, that was really good.
I think had you bought more cards, because you had a 0, 0,
Yeah.
0. You bought cards.
I was trying to keep an eye out and I couldn't. Like everything was a 1. The only things that I saw were these 2.
Mm-hmm.
And everything else was a 1, so that kind of
You did very well though for your first game.
Look at this. Already 2 beacons. I'm so mad. Late game. I could have I wanted to build that.
That's all right. You did good. And there you have it. Fantastic Factories. What did you think?
I liked it. I really did.
You liked it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you elaborate? What did you like about it?
Dice.
She loves dice, as you folks know. Did you feel like you had a lot of options with the dice?
It was okay. I wish we had more dice. The amount of cards that needed dice just didn't balance very well with the amount of dice we had. I wish we had more use with the white dice, which is kind of sad.
Well, to be fair, there were some contractors that we didn't see yet.
Yeah.
Because you had like 10 cards out plus, and only 4 dice to use some of those effects.
Yeah.
But to be fair, you only had 1 card, 2, 3, 4. You had 4 cards that required dice, and a lot of them were pairs. So I think had you not bought so many factories that required dice.
That was more of a desperation to end the game before you started making goods.
I see.
Yeah, so I didn't even want to build those, but I was like, these are the only ones that gave victory points. There wasn't enough buildings I had that had 2 victory or 3 victory points.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
Did you like the art and did you like the art and the flow?
I liked it. The RNG was tough, man, but I liked it.
RNG for its video game random number generator.
Yeah.
What was RNG for you? Was it the dice rolling?
More of the cards. Like the cards were either really bad or just bad.
Now again, you could have discarded a resource to wipe a row.
Yeah. I did have a lot of resources.
So you could have done that.
I could have.
If you wanted to.
I could have. I should have.
Uh-huh.
But I was so scared to do that because you had so many like good cards. I was like, man, if I feed him another good card, it's just gonna be on me.
No, you had a lot of cards that generated resources. Right out of the gate, you had the solar array, which gave you energy every time you built something. So you were constantly using that. It wasn't until late game, like the last couple of rounds, that you started getting goods.
Yeah.
I
almost wish I didn't build that solar array though, because it only applied once
per round.
Yeah, per round, and
you wanted to go on a build frenzy.
The headquarters was actually really good. I thought like it was gonna be like one of those tier 1 type of buildings, and then like the cards would be more of like a tier 2. And even though the headquarters was still like a must. Like it was a have to.
It was the primary way to generate the resources that you need.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like the matching bonuses on them. I thought that was a good touch. Because that gave me a pause. Like, okay, should I spend 2 of a kind here to get that extra resource, or should I spend it on this card so that I can generate more goods? I was constantly back and forth going, well, should I use it in my headquarters? Mm-hmm. Or should I use it for these cards? And I wasn't sure. Usually
when you take a really long time to like do your turn, that's when I know that, okay, he kind of likes this game.
This is game of the year.
Yeah, there you go.
This absolutely game of the year. If nothing else comes along, this is the contender. I love this game. I love engine builders. I love dice manipulation and dice placement. I don't like dice rolling, but I love dice manipulation, and there was some of that here with the contractors. I didn't utilize them as much as I probably could have like discarded resources to. I was using the contractors to get 3 of a kind and 2 of a kind to use the Mega Factory and some of those other cards that needed for goods.
That's a good idea.
That's what I was. That was my primary, because I knew that a lot of my cards were gonna be based on luck. And in order for me to mitigate that luck, get 2 of a kind or 3 of a kind, I had to be able to place dice manually. Like I had to specify the values or manipulate them in some way to get rid of the randomness of the roll. So I was constantly using contractors, get an extra die of my choice, or pick the values that I want, roll more dice, that kind of thing. It worked out.
It was hard for me to do that because I kept building, so I kept having to sacrifice cards to build, and I was always running low on cards, so I couldn't really spend it on contractors. But I guess that's like a strategy, like a strategic. You either go for goods or you go for like
or a combination of the two.
Building.
You could have had 7 buildings and started generating goods from there. Like I don't know, it's a combination.
I don't know. I couldn't I don't think I could have done that. Because again, I needed pairs. I didn't have enough dice, and I'm using those resources to build. And I don't know. It was so hard for me to get the goods rolling. But I loved the building aspect. It was really fun.
I will say, like, this game is fantastic because of the genre, the engine building and the dice manipulation and dice placement. But I also love it because of how simple it is.
Yeah.
There are only 2 phases, and each phase is simple. It's not like, okay, there are 8 steps to phase 1 and 15 steps to phase 2. No, first is pick one of the 2 rows and get a card. That's the first phase. Second phase is roll your dice and do stuff. Like that's, and then in any order that you want. That's going to take the longest because you got to figure out, okay, how do I chain stuff the most efficiently? In what order do I make these decisions so that I can get the most for it? Like that. Are you messing with the dog?
Yeah, sorry.
She's just staring at us behind the camera here. Our German Shepherd. So she really wants in on whatever it is we're doing.
Mm.
So, yeah, I think the game is fantastic. I love the engine building. I love the dice rolling and the manipulation. I love how easy it is. I love the frosted dice. Those are my favorite kinds of dice. The frosted. This blue is. If I could get my car painted this color, I would. Like, I love that blue color.
You would have half the card blue and half the card purple. Right?
No.
Because you love frosted dice.
And if we were to follow that logic, it'd also be red, yellow, and green.
Why not?
No, wrong.
Skittles.
Wrong.
It'd be a Skittles card.
No.
This is a Skittles
Wrong. I'm an accountant. We don't do more than one color.
I see.
No.
Good job.
I love this. Absolutely recommend this one. Absolutely easily recommend this one.
Mm-hmm.
So much. There's so much bang for your buck with how simple gameplay is and how few components there are. Yeah, there's a lot of cards and some player boards and stuff, but it's not like Power Grid where there's a board spread all over the place and you've got resources out the wazoo. No, this is a fairly medium-sized game. It's still going to take some table space, but seriously, dog, yeah, she really wants in on this. So anyway, yes, Fantastic Factories is a definite yes for me. Buy it. If you like engine building and you don't mind dice manipulation, dice rolling, it's a little thinky, but that's what you get with an engine builder. So if you like gizmos and some other like Steampunk Rally, which are other engine builders, you may like this one too.
I liked it too. It was fun.
And there's solo rules in here we didn't even touch.
Yeah, that's right.
You play against another machine. I don't know how you do it. I didn't look at it, but
cool.
That's in there. So you can solo this, and there's 2 pages for that in the rule book.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like the rule book. It's really easy to read.
I would love an expansion to this to add more card types too.
The lack of I guess
I wouldn't say lack.
No.
But I would love more variety.
I would take out. I don't know. I would count how many duplicates there were and probably take.
There's only 2 or 3 of each duplicate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like 2,
Wow.
3, 2, 4. The Obelisk had 5. Megalith had 3. 2. 2. Yeah, so there's only 2 or 3 of each card, roughly, on average.
Okay. Well, it was just bad luck on my part, but I would have played this game again.
I will definitely play this again.
This was fun.
On camera if you guys want, assuming there's enough demand for it. But this is Game of the Year until something else comes along. That's it. Fantastic Factories. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. I also have a Patreon page. You can support me there. I give a shout out every month to everyone that is a Patreon supporter and a Twitch subscriber. And I also give Steam keys to the top 3 supporters on my Patreon page. So go support me there if you can. I'm not working right now, so every little bit is appreciated. This is Vincent Idley. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.